Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. We all know that. And if you don't, well, you're in for a treat. So we did give you way too many opinions in my Tranzact card deep dive video that we did, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? Because I'm just a lady with a bulldog and a camera and too many opinions. And obviously you know that and I know that. So we have some Tranzact card updates. In that video, I actually said to come back to it after maybe a week or two and look at the comments and see all of the absolute dinguses that were in the comment section. The delusion, the delulu is real. It doesn't make any sense. It's crazy. So we are going to go over some updates and go over those things first, actually. Let's go over some updates, shall we? So this is from my bestie and yours, the blog Behind MLM. Oz over there. He's amazing. That's my main man. So it says here on Wednesday, December 13th, Tranzact Card announced Marine headquartered Bangor Bank as its new banking partner. On Friday, December 15th, 2 days later, Bangor Bank confirmed that they had no partnership with Tranzact Card. What? On Saturday, December 16th, the next day, Tranzact Card held an unscheduled all-hands-on-deck Tranzact Card field update, really scrambling. During the call, the new COO, Chief Operations Officer, is what that usually stands for, but in an MLM, who knows? Ken Doherty confirmed Bangor Bank was not Tranzact Card's banking partner. Doherty instead claimed that Bangor Bank is Tranzact Card's sponsor bank. What's the difference between a partner bank and a sponsor bank? No idea. And I agree. I have no idea either. The wording that they use is so vague, misleading if you want to say, and isn't that the same with every MLM? The wording is very particular. And there's a reason for that. It's to confuse you and to be able to skirt regulations and laws, you know, all those things. Instead of calling Bangor Bank to get to the bottom of the misinformation coming out of Tranzact Card's corporate, Doherty pleaded with affiliates to not call our sponsor bank to provide you with details. So what does that sound like? That sounds like information control, which is part of the BITE model: behavior control, information control, thought control, and emotional control. Nothing like isolating the information that your representatives are able to have access to, am I right? And then on their website, it still says Tranzact Card is a financial technology company and not a bank. Banking services are provided by Solid Financial Technologies Incorporated's partner banks, who are member FDIC. Card services are issued by Solid Financial Technologies Incorporated's partner banks pursuant to a license from Visa. Just like so wild. I was actually sent that a few days ago, so let me see if there is an update, because realistically, there probably is. It's crazy. So this is actually from Behind MLM, and this is an email that was sent out, and I actually have a mole from inside the company too, and they've actually given me their login information, which is amazing, and I love them so much. I obviously will not be outing them. Never do that. And I will be going like deeper into the back office of the company and all that. But I want to make sure I have enough time to do that, because we're still like finishing. We're all moved in, but we need to like finish unpacking. I have 2 boxes still in, oh my God, 3 boxes still in my office. I have some other like things I have to put together today. Hubs took little Bean Boy on a little field trip to Nana's house. So I'm going to need him to do that more often so Mama can keep exposing these scams. All right. Okay. So here's an email from Tranzact Card to their people, to their Tranzact Card family. It says, important notice, this information is strictly confidential and intended solely for DBO and TMC, Tranzact Card members' internal use. It is prohibited to share, post, or disseminate any part of this content on social media platforms, public forums, or through any public-facing announcements. Violation of this policy will result in immediate suspension of your association with Tranzact Card, with the potential for subsequent termination. What are y'all hiding? What are y'all hiding? I understand like with certain companies and stuff, like, yes, there needs to be like that, like non-disclosure. I understand that. I've worked in sales for a long time. I, work with different brands and stuff. I sign, contracts and NDAs with companies all the time. There's reasons for that. And then also I've worked on like the medical side too in sales. And so like, yeah, I understand with that too, and confidentiality and all that. But this is in regards to people knowing what bank you're partnered with. That would give you legitimacy, no? Like, why can't you make that public? What are you doing? So it says, Dear Tranzact Card family, red flag. Today we held our weekly corporate update call, and then it says December 30th. I don't know what Oz is writing on here. This week's call was jam-packed with notable updates and announcements, not the least of which was the announcement of our new banking partner. Additionally, we explored a variety of other topics, including the Easy Power Card and Z Club. So at the time that I had filmed my deep dive video, the Z Club was not available. You could not get onto it. You could not access it. It was promptly taken down after their official launch. But then I guess it was put back up. Some people have said that it has been put up. Some have said that they don't have access to it. So I don't know, man. It's real spooky and strange. A video recording from the meeting will be emailed tomorrow, Thursday, which I'm sure I can have access to that, which is fabulous. I'll ask my mole, if you're watching this, please email me that. I'll email you right now, though. Key highlights from the meeting include new banking partner. We are thrilled to announce that Bangor Savings Bank is our new banking partner. Bangor Savings Bank is a community bank that is mutually owned, meaning it doesn't have shareholders and is instead owned by its members. It's well capitalized, allowing it to effectively support a large banking community. Large banking community. I'm pretty sure I understand there are like smaller community banks like Bank of Tampa. I'm pretty sure they don't have shareholders. Like that one's pretty small and like they got lots of money. Bank of Tampa got lots of money. There's not as much that you can do obviously with like a smaller bank like that. Like they don't have the capabilities that like a bigger bank like Bank of America would have, right? Anyways, that's neither here nor anywhere. And it says MasterCard Payment Network. As part of our transition to a new banking partner, we are excited to announce our alignment. Not partnership, not agreement, not contract. Alignment with MasterCard and its international payment network. And then Oz has this down here. And listen, y'all need to subscribe to this. If you're interested in all the scams and stuff, like he does send out a lot of emails, but it's worth it. You'll be staying on top of everything. Because basically this video is just me reading this off and then explaining things further that I have other information. But I love Behind MLM. They're an amazing resource. They're awesome. I've said before, I'm a monthly contributor to them. Like they are great. The relevant part of this article is quoted below. We are thrilled to announce the banking partner and, going over the banking partner and all that. And then of course, the person behind this Behind MLM blog went ahead and emailed them and asked them to inquire about their partnership with Tranzact Card. And this is an email that they received from a senior digital communications associate from Bangor Support. It said, "Good morning. Thank you for reaching out to us. No, Bangor Savings Bank does not partner with or has not partnered with MLM Tranzact Card Services. Bangor Bank is a small New England-based bank which has conservative investments and interests. We are privately held and we are not a publicly traded corporation. Many or most of our low-risk investments are locally based. We are a company invested in the communities in which we serve. We can always schedule a branch or phone appointment, further discuss, whatever." And this was on December 15th. So, this was like 10 days ago, almost 15 days ago at this point. But it's just wild that they have said over and over again, like, oh no, yeah, they work with us. Yeah, we're partnered with them. Hey, hate to tell you this. No, you're not. You're not partnered with them. Update 18th of December. So just 3 days after that, like I said before, that they held an emergency webinar over the weekend. What about time freedom? I swear these people go on about time freedom and, being able to do whatever they want, whenever they want. But then they have these meetings at like 7 p.m. or on weekends. And multiple times a week. It's like, what are you even doing? And also, why are you making me work that late? Like, I'm not trying to do that. Send me a recording bill. Give access to people. I'm making dinner at that time. I'm putting my kid to sleep. Like, time freedom who? Anyways, so it says that they walk back partner bank announcement. It says that they are a sponsor bank, which again, saying that it's a sponsor bank would mean that they have a partnership with them or that they have some type of relationship with them. And that bank has specifically said that they don't have any partnership with this company. So it's very weird. It's very strange. I don't understand like what they're doing. Do they just think that people aren't going to like look into this at all? Now let's go over some comments that I received on that video. This isn't reading mean comments or anything, but it's very interesting to see like what these people will say Anyways, so this one says, I paid $25 about 4 weeks ago and I still haven't got my card in the mail. I reached out to support and they still haven't responded. They erased my login information so that I can no longer log in. They took my money and ran. Thanks for helping me verify that this company is really a scam. Again, it's just my opinion, but I do think that it's a scam. It has a lot of red flags. This person commented a whole bunch. There were a few people that like kept commenting and it's like, what are you doing? And they say, I need to get a life. At least I'm being paid to do this. Like, good God. Also, it's hilarious that like, if you don't agree with a video, I'm not saying like, don't say your opinion, of course, do whatever you want, but it's just like, if you don't want information to be out there, don't give it attention, don't comment on it. That's going to get my video pushed out to more people, especially to more people who like are doing what you're doing, And so I just find that really, really interesting. It truly is the Streisand effect. All right, so this one says, the fact that she said all these companies are scammed, you should have left. I think he means that you should have, like that you should have stopped watching the video. Yes, in my opinion, all multi-level marketing companies are scams, especially with how they are marketed. And yeah, the average profit being zero, I'd say that's a scam when it's marketed a completely different way. As Richard has never been charged by the SEC or FTC, or he never would have been able to start another company. He was charged by the state of Texas. Just because he wasn't charged by the SEC or FTC, which I would have to look into that. I don't know if that's accurate. That doesn't mean like, what are you talking about? What he was found guilty. He had to pay out a certain amount. Lord. And also, again, as we always say, just because you're not caught doing something or just because like your company isn't shut down doesn't mean like you're not doing it. Just because you commit, and not to be crazy, but not just because you commit a murder and you're not caught or charged for it doesn't mean you didn't do it, right? Doesn't mean it didn't happen. The information you mentioned, the people only complained about the investment company investing their money in places they weren't aware of. Yeah, that's a Ponzi scheme, buddy. They didn't steal any money from them. If you're saying that you're going to put someone's money somewhere else, yeah. And also, I didn't say stealing, I said defrauding. It is defrauding. And he was found guilty of that. He was charged with fraud. You should have read the whole court document. I did. Looks like I can read and you can't, which is ironic because I'm dyslexic. You have to be a really stupid person to think and banking platform is a scam. Do I have to? What, sir? Anyways, this is the type of people that we're dealing with. But then also, the more like you read these comments, and I know some people might get mad at me for saying this, but let's just take emotion out of it, okay? Taking emotion out of it. It really, like, if you think about it for too long, I mean, not even too long, just like 5 seconds, it is sad because it's like, oh, wow, a lot of these people aren't very intelligent, aren't very educated, and they've been taken advantage of. It's so sad. And just, and I'm not saying grammatical errors or, spelling mistakes or things like that, a horrendously structured sentence means that you're like really uneducated or like just not intelligent. I'm not saying that. You can be successful. You can be smart, all those things, and just maybe didn't have the best opportunities, any of that relating to like your education and things like that. I mean, the education system in the US specifically is garbage, let's be honest. I just want to clarify that, but then also just make the point of like, these types of financial literacy or financial investing related MLMs are really just straight from the pit of hell because, again, in my opinion, I really do see, and anyone can see, it seems like primarily they take advantage of people of color, people from disenfranchised communities, from poverty-stricken communities, and it's so frustrating. All MLMs manipulating anyone, that's messed up. But to take advantage of people who maybe, let's say, don't know anything about investing and can't clearly see that this is a scam and are maybe less educated and maybe came from a more impoverished situation, it's even more messed up. Like it is, I might go between being Presbyterian and agnostic, but girl, you got a seat. You got a reserved seating, VIP, right next to the horned man himself down in HE double hockey sticks, okay? If you're doing that. Not to sound like a fundy, but girl, I see you. Okay, I mean, let's be honest, I'm probably going there too, but I'll save you a seat. I'll save you Doritos. And by save them, I mean eat all of them and not give you any and crumple the bag up and throw it in your face. Okay, this one was hilarious because they commented like 7 times. And if y'all don't know, I'm about to tell you, so you're about to know. YouTube they have a publish section for comments. That's where most of you end up, right? Because you're not complete dinguses. And then there's the held for review. Held for review will automatically, by YouTube, they will hide profanity. Some of y'all get through, but they'll hide like profanity, links, things that just like look scammy, look spammy. Sometimes YouTube will take it a step further and just like block out comments like that completely, and I will never see them. I love that for me. But then also sometimes fun comments, sometimes like nothing bad gets like stuck in there. I will rarely check held for review because girl, it's messy, it's not nice, it's scary in there. I'm not trying to go in there. Sometimes I will though. I say like once a month, or I'll have my assistant do it because I'm like, you go in there. That's you. That's your job. So yeah, and it's just hilarious when people are like, you deleted my comment. Log off, babe. You're gonna be okay. Go hang out in the Z Club and use your imaginary shirt bucks, all right? So this person was real mad and they copied and pasted this like 5 times, and I approved all of them. So if you see like a truly heinous comment, if it's even a mean comment about me, like I'll approve it. I'll let you slide through, babe. Go on ahead. Because realistically, what's going to happen is that's going to be more engagement for me because my subscribers are going to hop on that and troll the shit out of you, and it's going to be great and entertaining for me. So also there's difference between just being a and then constructive feedback. If you have constructive feedback for me, go for it, babe. That's fine. Just don't be a okay? Now this says, let's see, Miss Suarez. Go figure. What does that mean? Why are you yelling at me already? I went back to see if anyone commented on the comment I posted about how this is not a scam because I did get my first check from Tranzact card. Just because you are making money does not mean it's not a scam. It means the scam is working. And it did clear my bank. Good for you. Not Bangor Bank. But it's kind of funny when it has been hidden from you are deleting so your followers can't see it. That goes to show how she is a phony. I mean, first you were talking directly to me and then now you're talking to other people. I mean, get your narrative right here, buddy. And doesn't want you, her followers, in caps? Put some respect on their name. I love that. To know the truth about Tranzact card, leave this comment up so I can see whomever comments on Mind. That is the improper use of whom. No, we're just going to assume it's wrong. How about that? Whom is when it belongs to someone. It's when you're referring to a like belonging of someone, right? Like to whom does this belong to? When you're talking about an object related to a person. Leave this comment up so I can see whomever comments on Mind. No, that would be whoever. Ha, you're wrong. P.S. Can't wait. If this one is hidden or deleted from her, all of you should stop following her lies about anything she posts. Thanks and have a wonderful day. Kynell, Matharine, calm down. I said I didn't delete your comment, dingus. You're not that special. Maybe YouTube's system noticed your heinous grammar and flagged your comment. Just because you make money from a scam doesn't mean it's not a scam. It means the scam is working. Dork. Someone said I'm shopping at Z Club right now. Now have MasterCard and new middle-sized bank? Question mark? 20,000 users. Last week, they went over 100,000 users. So I'm just verifying your opinions. Are you verifying my opinions? Because it sounds like these are objections, not you verifying my opinion. Sounds like you're challenging them. That would be the correct way to, go about that. Also, I make typos. I make grammatical errors all the time. I'm not better than anyone because I know there's probably going to be someone be like, oh my God, you're so high and mighty. Girl, I'm dyslexic. Calm down. But also, if you're trying to come at someone, you better not have an error. Baby, you better download Grammarly. I downloaded it like 2 months ago. Amazing. Now have MasterCard and new middle-sized bank. No, you don't. You don't, actually. That was 11 days ago. No, you don't. Because that bank says they have nothing to do with you. So you're being lied to. Oh, Lord. Same guy said, wow, I'm listening as a 20-year-old Navy veteran with a bachelor's and master's degree and own my own insurance agency. And I'm listening to your opinions. You can be a 20-year Navy veteran and be not intelligent and get scammed. Also, everyone can get scammed. You can also be smart and get scammed or be a scammer and be wrong. Like you can be a veteran and be wrong. You can be a scientist and be wrong. You can be the president and be wrong. We've been having that happen for years. A lot of years. All of them. All of the years. Every other time. You can be a mom. You can be a teacher. You can be, it doesn't matter. You can be a doctor. We've seen many doctors who are crazy. I don't care what your qualifications are. What do I have to show you to make it so that you would understand that you're wrong? I don't care if I'm right or wrong, but you're wrong. Richard Smith is not involved anymore. The new bank was named last week, and then they said that they aren't involved with you. This new company just started in 2024, a legitimate franchise and new banking options, vice traditional. Sir, you're not making any sense. This is very incoherent. Chase and Bank of America are pyramid companies and ripoffs. Get paid every time someone swipes their cards. You're getting paid every time someone swipes your card. Guess who else is getting paid every time? Tranzact card. How do you think they're making money? It's just so dumb. And also, no, you don't know what a pyramid scheme is. That's just called capitalism, baby. That's just a corporation. They get paid by their customers. This is so silly. And it's our money. And I need it now. Getting Z-Bucks for money you've already spent when paying your bills, swiping your card. I think he means versus, not vice. I don't understand. Chase/BOA seems reasonable. I just booked a cruise with Z-Bucks. Doesn't Chase/Bank of America charge you for opening a checking account? Transact card isn't a bank account. It's not a bank. It's a banking platform. You can't open an account with them. So says them. Then ask for referrals to open new accounts and you get paid. What's the difference? There's a huge difference. Are you in the banking industry? Are you? Do you have a degree? Don't need one to be able to read and comprehend what this other bank is saying, buddy. Are you a lawyer? Are you? So what would you know about franchising fees? You don't need any of those qualifications to understand franchising fees. Also, I didn't talk about franchising fees. Are you a business owner? I am, buddy. I actually am, Andrew. Thank you. I'm curious. You're just giving your opinions for YouTube to get paid by people watching your channel? Imagine that's how commentary works. I am an actual Tranzact card digital branch office. And this video is a total lie created by someone that is openly saying that she is anti-MLM and that all MLMs are scams. They are. That is a fact. It is my opinion that is backed by facts. So what's your problem? Please don't waste your time watching this piece of horse duty. By the way, if all MLMs are scams, why do the Orlando Magic play in the Amway Center? Why has Amway been around since 1956 and still going strong today? I wouldn't say it's going strong. However, my response, very logical, and I said the Amway Center and the Orlando Magic are owned by the DeVos family, the family that owns Amway. Amway spends millions of dollars every year paying off politicians to ensure that MLM companies remain legal. Amway is a cult. This video is not about Amway. It's about Tranzact card. All of the information I shared in this video is true at the time of filming that video. Some information has changed. The information is either from court documents or the company itself. Are you saying that Tranzact card is publishing false information? Which they are, according to the information that has been made public. And I wanted to include this too because this person was funny. They said, you are an actual branch office? Wow, so you're a sentient building? Cool. It would actually be funny if you weren't a lying financial predator. So those are the updates that we have thus far for Tranzact card. It's truly wild and disappointing and upsetting and gross. And I really hope that these people are stopped. I didn't screenshot it. I don't know where it went, but I had another comment that was like, Richard Smith doesn't work with the company anymore. You know, they didn't want a felon to be like associated with the company. Didn't he start the company? Didn't the people involved know that when he started the company? Like it's not like they're all high and mighty and they're taking the moral high ground now and they're like, oh, we don't want a felon like involved in this. He started the company and then left right before like it officially launched, even though the launch date kept getting pushed and pushed and pushed. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so those are some updates. Please be sure to come back to this video in about a week or a few days maybe, and check out the comments from True Dinguses that are down in the comments below. I'm sure there will be many talking about how I'm so wrong, yet here we are. Here are facts. Here's information that has been published, and this company is very shifty, I think is a good way to put it. And it's unfortunate. So yeah, a lot of cognitive dissonance was happening in the comment sections. It is just really funny that they're like, well, you're only doing this for money. Yeah, and you're only doing that for money. This is my job. I love it. Just because you make money from it doesn't mean you can't love it. Just because you make money from it doesn't mean that you're lying like on camera. Like, no, that's not how that works. I mean, some people do, but that'd be exhausting. I don't have a good enough memory to like lie. I don't. No, I would not be able to keep track of lies. Have a great day. Don't fall for the scam. If you know anyone who's in it, please share with them my Tranzact card deep dive. I'll have that link down below and up in the little icon. And yeah, your butt looks great. I hope you had a great holiday season. I hope your 2024 is amazing and stay spicy. Okay, goodbye.